What's up, everyone? It's your boy Michi Black, and boy, I am so hyped. Right here, I went my guy, Main Event RJ, with the strap. And you know, when you see us, we're here to talk about some sick shit with the motherfucking sickos.
Yeah, we got
I can't cap to y'all.
Shit.
we had some shit last year. I can't even cap. Like, we had to do an emergency daylight special. Daylight special today because, bro, last night was so fucking good. Like, like it's so damn good. We had Double or Nothing. We had Anarchy in the Arena. We had two finalist winners. I guess you would call that of the Owen Cup. We had everything we need. And I want to talk about this real quick because I know you probably didn't watch it. But the pre-show, the two matches on the pre-show, I know you didn't. That's why I'm gonna do it.
I heard
it was really
good,
fucking good.
Yeah,
it was really, bro. It was so
good.
good. Harley Cameron and Anna Jay versus Megan Bain and Penelope Ford. My God, we need women's tag team straps in the dub ASAP because those four women killed the shit, bro. Obviously, I was really shocked that they gave Harley and Anna Jay the win, though. I was really shocked. I don't know if this is going to put this feud any farther. I kind of like it, though.
Yeah, I know Tony Khan said he wanted to bring in women's tag straps, and them all having matching gear. I didn't see that on Twitter. They're probably doing tag straps.
No, that shit was so tough. Also, I want to give. Go ahead.
You could run a tournament from now to All In and have them crown it All In, depending on if you want to do that, sooner than later. But I mean,
oh, you on something, bro? You on something? I like that
because it doesn't have to be a long. They're doing a tournament for Kenny Omega's 4-way that they're doing at a Dynamite. It's not even at All In, so they could easily do that. I mean,
I think so too.
I think the only struggle is trying to find enough women's tags that don't just feel like Franken teams. I think WWE struggles with that same problem where it's just like, you got a lot of women talent, but a lot of them are singles stars. Like, not a lot of them are tag, like, constant tag teams. So you can't just run into the issue of, oh, well, who's tagging with who this week for the tag team titles? But I mean, they've got the talent that I kind of almost don't mind it as much as WWE does it. So,
but I feel like, though, with the women that we have on the roster, we can make teams we can literally make teams out of the women we got, and we can have a plethora of matches. Like, I know not everyone likes that. We have you have a bunch of teams, but I feel like it will make the tag straps for the women elevate in the dub.
And it also just shows off more women. So if they don't win the titles or if they lose the titles, they can go off to do single stuff if they really want to. So
now and then I want to say we had another match on the pre-show. Damn, I'm going to forget about almost everyone because it was so damn good.
The 8-man tag with like 8 people in it, bro.
We had hold on, I'm trying to get. We had AR Fox, we had Bandino Commander, and we had one more person too. Damn, bro, it was so many people.
I say, don't so many for me help. I didn't watch it.
I know, no, trust me, I wasn't looking for you for help because I'm definitely gonna find it. I don't give a damn because like the shit was so good. There it is. Here it is. AR Fox, Bandino, Hologram, and Commander versus Trent Beretta, Rockamero, and Crew. That Crew.
Damn. I missed a hologram match. Piss. Actually, I can watch it.
No, you definitely should. I also want to say, AR Fox. I cannot stop saying good things about bro. He is so good and deserves to be on like the main card of these pay-per-views now. Now I'm not gonna get one of my Meech takes and say, put the main card strap on him like tomorrow. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying though, he could be an opener, first, second, even third match, because TK likes to put on 10-card matches. 10 match cards. So we could definitely squeeze AR Fox in there. Hologram is good. Him and Commander, they're a great tag team, bro. They're like just so damn good. Now on to and Bandito. I can't forget my guy Bandito. He's grown on me.
Is he still the ROH champion?
Yeah, he's still
okay. I could. I'm thinking. Commander had the TV title. He lost it to Nick Wayne. That's what I'm thinking. Just Lucha lost a title recently. I'm like, there's one of them that did. But
but Bandito, like, he's cool. Like, I think him beefing with Jericho. I know everyone doesn't like him. It kind of elevated him. Like, that's all I'm saying. We don't.
I guess.
Don't attack me, please.
I'm just happy Jericho's still off my screen, but I fear that might end on Wednesday. I have a weird implication.
Don't put that in the air.
I'm
Now,
sorry.
I would like to say on the other side, Trent Beretta and Rock Romero, I didn't care for them. Still don't care for them. Still don't care for them. There's that. However, the crew, you don't like them. I love them. I love everything that they're doing. I feel like though they need to get away from this and they need to be put on an actual story.
I like it more that they aren't fighting Top Flight. I'm glad Top Flight was in this match.
No, I was gonna get to that too because I was tired of them Top Flight being like forever opponents. You know what I mean? Every time they always got to face you. Like for what? I feel like Crew could beat a lot of the other tag teams that the dub has.
Yeah, Crew and Top Flight is the same problem I have with Willow and Chris, where like they feel like they were destined to do it forever, but instead of being destined, they're forced to do it forever, and I'm tired of seeing it. The only difference is I like Chris and Willow versus Crew and Top Flight, where I'm just like, please do something else.
I know everyone doesn't like Crew and whatnot, but I really think that they're good. I love the jackets. I want a jacket looking like Bowser with them. I want one. Like, bro, that's just so tough. That's so creative, and like everyone does like I don't get it. Crew's so tough. Like I really hope like after this they be put into a real storyline. Like have them be Private Party.
Facts.
Why not?
But also, if Seth Rollins wore it, y'all would have a problem. I'm just saying. Nah, bro. I love when wrestlers wear stupid shit. I hate when people freak out about it. I think that's the only thing I like about Crew, those big ass jackets.
The jackets are so tough. Like I need one. Give me one. Give me a vest. I'll wear that joint to summer. Like
a vest with a single spike in the back. It's like bro thinks he's a shark or something. I don't know what bro thinks he is.
Oh my god! But I just wanted to talk about the pre-show because not everyone really talks about the pre-show, but I watch it for the graps and we had some good shit. Now, on to the card. First match we're gonna start off with, we had the Hurt Syndicate versus Sons of Texas. I'm gonna make it quick. It was supposed to be what it was, an ass whooping.
Yep.
I will say there's some spots in the match where Sammy almost had me like, oh shit, Sammy, but you know that was just about it. You know everything was going. You know the Hurt Syndicate way. We had MJF who was so happy to be there. Bro could have stopped smiling. He said there cheering, everything. He even helped them cheat. Like it was crazy. Bobby starting to like, okay, maybe this white boy's real cool. You know what I mean? Like MJF was getting the hood pass.
I like this white boy. He's that meme that you are right, white boy. He had that whole that whole spot after he speared Dustin through the barricade. Fun. And also, it's weird though, right? Because like there was a spot in here where MJF wanted him to cheat. He said they were taking too long. He was like, just take the DQ or whatever. Weird. And I guess it's just trying to show that, you know, like there's going to be tension between them. But Bobby hugged him like right after that spot. And I was just like, okay. And so I'm so interested to see where this is heading. But also, I love, we said it when it first happened, when MJF got interrupted by MVP the first time. It's going to be a fun ride with these guys. I'm just so interested to know where it's heading. It's got to be a singles match between Bobby and MJF, right? Because that's got to be where they want to go with it. It's so weird.
I hope not, right? Like, I hope not.
Or pin. Like that's it. That's the only problem with it, is that MJF just can't win on pay-per-view, and that kind of sucks since he was kind of, you know, a world champion like what, 2 years ago almost. So it's like
I think right now we're at that phase where like AEW's finding their stride right now, and they're trying to build other superstars in that same spotlight, because MJF clearly can get over just by talking. He don't gotta have the strap, so I feel like we're okay with that right now. I do think this is going to lead to a split in the faction.
Yeah, because then like Bobby got Shelton's face about it too, which I don't like. Exactly. I like them too much to already be teasing tension between Bobby and Shelton, though. I think that's my.
I don't think it's tension though, because like Bobby's trying to hold it down, like, yeah, yo, bro, like this is us.
Yeah,
he's an outsider, bro. Like, keep your head straight. That's all it was. Like, as a family, like you know, like we all have family where sometimes we got to get real serious because we need straighten them up real quick. Just got to do some straightening. We you know we got to tussle real quick and we get back to it.
He said, Shelton.
Like after. Yeah, like, you know,
and then they got back on track.
Once they got back home, they talked about it. They all got together, huddled up, whatever, and now they're good. I don't think they're going to break up right now.
Oh no,
I think MJF though, he's going to put a split in between them, he's gonna make Shelton choose. MJ's gonna be like, you want me, Bobby?
Oh, during that singles match where Shelton rolls in the ring and he's got to kick somebody, and it looks like he might kick Bobby, and then he just fucking kicks MJF's jaw into the third.
I'm telling you,
into the nosebleeds.
TK book it. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen. MJF's gonna be the one to start some. He's gonna make Shelton choose. You want Bobby, rock with us. We know MVP's gonna stay with Bobby, so
he should. Because honestly, this team should never leave until they retire. The Hurt Syndicate should always just be a thing. They're incredible.
Now,
am I wrong? Bobby's in his late 50s.
You're not wrong, but I mean, like,
he's closer to 50.
I don't want to,
he's closer to retirement age than he is, starting off as a spry young pup, even though you don't look at it. Bro looks and moves like he's still 22. But like,
no, I didn't mean it like that. I'll be like, it was like, I just want to get this match out the way because like there's really wasn't much to talk about. Like, Sammy had a couple matches. I mean, couple spots where I'm like, oh shit. Dustin, he doesn't tickle my fanny. Like, I feel like bro should have been retired, but that's just me.
Sammy?
Like, no, I said Dustin.
Oh, I thought you said Sammy. I was like, you think Sammy should retire? He's like 27.
No,
he's
Dustin.
Not old at all. Yeah.
No, Dustin should retire. Like, I don't know why they have the ROH tag strats. Maybe if a different team had it, and maybe like if you switch out Dustin for someone that's younger in the same age bracket as Sammy and whatnot, you know what I mean? It maybe will connect more. But you have Dustin who's on this retirement tour, which is cool.
I don't think he's out of retirement tour. I think he's just still wrestling. I don't think he's just like planning to leave.
No, he got to though, because like
he's still moving. He's still doing his wrestling. I mean, until AEW says to get out, he's just kind of there. He's not really taking
stop.
Anything. What? He's not.
What you mean he's not taking it? This is my last thing, because I didn't want to talk about Dustin.
Do you give a shit about the ROH tag titles? Or the ROH
You want to be completely
titles?
honest?
I don't.
Okay, you don't. I dabble into, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm not going to sit here and say like I'm a weekly watcher. No. But when I do watch it, like I definitely want to see someone that's looking like Sammy, younger, stronger, fast, not looking like Dustin. No disrespect. That's Dustin crazy. Doesn't need to hold the strap.
I just don't care.
If he
if it's not the ROH Women's Pure Championship or Athena and the Women's World Championship, I do not care about ROH.
I just want fuck you. I'm gonna get my point out.
That's fair. I just don't.
I think Dustin just got retired. Like, I just think it's over for him.
Bro's chilling.
But I digress because I didn't want to get to that point.
Hey, as long as he's not having random 50-50 matches with Swerve Strickland on a pay-per-view, I don't care.
That'd be fucking buckle. But
that was the worst.
All right, now we're gonna get to.
That shit made me mad. I was like, how are you going to 50? And you know what?
That was terrible.
Swerve stomped him into concrete and then had a 50-50 match. I think that's what made me mad. I could have got over the 50-50. It was the concrete slam before that. I'm like, okay, he's still up.
That shit was terrible.
Yeah.
But now on to another banger. We have my guy Ricochet versus Mark Briscoe.
And the first ever AEW stretcher match.
Oh man. That was some type of stretcher match. Let me fucking tell you. Mark Briscoe, you was a crazy son of a bitch. I'm gonna get that out there first and foremost. Secondly, before I go into this match, I'd like everyone to know I have said multiple times on this pod, I'm not a Mark Briscoe fan. Not in the slightest. I'm probably top one hater of Mark Briscoe.
Crazy.
And I'll forever stand on that. Now, I say that to say they had a really great match last night. I can't even cap. Like, he was so good. The blade job by Mark Briscoe, crazy work. Because bro was just leaking. I'm like, damn, bro.
Bro bladed at like 8:30 and didn't stop bleeding the rest of the night.
Bro, I'm going to get to that part. I'm going to get to that.
Wait, what was it? It was Sunday, right? Yeah, Sunday. Bro bladed at like early night Sunday and was bleeding until Monday dawn, like, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy shit, bro.
Didn't want to stop the bleeding. He was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry with this." He's like, "Okay."
I'm gonna say, I also like to say for all my anime fans, Ricochet had a cold Naruto esque overcoat. Shit was so cold. He walked out like Itachi and everything.
Yeah. I need you to understand that shit was top 5 I ever seen. That shit.
Yeah, that's just
gas. The
that just let me
cloak, the hand in
yes.
the thing. I was like, yeah, nah, Ricochet's top 5.
You know,
Top
you
5
knew
right now. That
if you
gas.
watch Naruto, you know when you see a nigga looking like that, he means some business tonight.
Yeah, now the Akatsuki cloak, you got it. You got that shit. You won.
Now,
you got it.
Now, onto the actual match.
Put the
it wasn't nothing
too. Like, I don't care. That shit was gas.
Oh, onto the actual match though. Like, it wasn't nothing over the top. It wasn't a lot of technical wrestling, you know.
Briscoe almost died. Bro had him bloodied for like an hour and then slammed his head into the stretcher and the blood splattered all over. He looked like a movie villain the way he was acting. I don't know why is Ricochet acting like this.
Then Ricochet's tried to do, if I'm not mistaken, it was like a shooting star press onto the stretcher with Briscoe on it and completely missed.
Yeah.
I know. Oh my god.
And that lot of meat on Ricochet, so that hit straight to bone. That shit hurt.
Oh my god. I know that shit was hurting him because I'm like, there's no way in fucking hell. And then, what was I trying to think? Oh, Mark Briscoe. He does a little chair shit. You know, I hate that when he claps, makes a crowd clap with the chair. I hate it so much. He sets
you hate crowd interaction, and I don't understand it. I don't understand. You're like,
oh my god.
I like when a babyface is a babyface, but when a babyface gets the crowd behind him, you're like, nah, wrong. Like, what do you mean? It's just a crowd.
No.
This is the type of dude.
No.
This guy has a Yeet t-shirt in his closet. Isn't that crazy?
Actually, I know. I know. Eat a dick.
Yeah, okay.
But I will say, Mark Briscoe was doing the chair shit. He set it up, and bro, I thought bro was about to take flight. Ricochet took another chair and just threw it at him.
Yeah.
Pow.
Some old Sabu shit right there.
Tossed the shit at him. I'm like, bro, who signs off on like these things that are about to happen? And like you look at the script and be like, okay, so chair shot to the head at 8:05. I got you, bro.
It's scheduled like a meeting. By 8:05, I'd like to be bleeding profusely. So let's make sure that I'm in the right blade spot for that. Okay? It's like okay,
like shit's crazy. And then
just like, oh, it's blade o'clock. All right.
Bro, it's like it's insane to me. And then Ricochet, was trying to put him in the ambulance, and then for whatever reason, Briscoe had a crutch in the ambulance ready to go. I don't know where the fuck the crutch came from, but okay, bro.
I think they leave crutches in ambulances, do they not? I mean, I guess they wouldn't.
I haven't rode in the back of an ambulance. So I
don't either, but I feel like they'd be prepared for stuff like that. So they just like have a crutch on them, like just in case they need somebody to get up and hold themselves up while they help other people.
But bro, but technically no. But if you're the ambulance, like why would you have that? Isn't your job to get there, pick them up, and take them to the hospital if needed?
Well, yeah, but like if there's like an accident, and multiple people are injured, maybe like you give them a crutch so they can like move off to the side. So I genuinely don't know. I've never been in an ambulance either.
Maybe I'm the idiot. I just don't know. But
I just don't
what you would call it
there for like any type of situation. So like a crutch, I guess, isn't too far fetched. I don't know.
Okay. Maybe it's not. I'm like, like when I see him do it, I'm like, where the fuck this crutch came from? But okay.
EMTs in the audience, tell us what the fuck's in an ambulance. Give me a detailed list. What's in an ambulance? Please, I know they got some stuff in there.
I want a picture. Like I really care. So I want to know like do crutches just sit in the back like they got like infinite supply of crutches. Like hey, like pop two of these out for you.
I don't think they got an infinite supply of crutches. In there. I'd be shocked if they did, but I don't think they got infinite crutches back there.
Hey, but Briscoe took him back to the front, put him on the table, give this man the craziest froggy bow. Froggy.
I love a froggy bow. I love a good froggy bow spot.
That shit looked painful.
Through the table onto the floor.
Yeah, man.
That looks like it was painful.
And then that's where I thought, honestly, the match was over. I thought the shit was dead. And then this motherfucker Ricochet pulls scissors out from under the ring and stabs him.
Already bleeding. Already bleeding too. And he's just like, let me just right in the head. It's like, damn, okay.
And then Briscoe takes the scissors, chases Ricochet, boom, boom, bop. They get all the way to the ambulance, and long behold, this motherfucker has another pair of scissors. Pow, right in the fucking head.
You don't know it yet because you're still watching Naruto, but that's another Naruto reference. Bro hit him with the "What will you do about the second one?" And honestly, Ricochet might be the GOAT. That might be. You don't know that reference yet, Meech, because you're not there yet. You're gonna, and when you hear it, you're gonna be like, "Hey, Hands up, Ricochet might be the go for that.
Nah,
2 Naruto references. Naruto mentioned.
I'm about to get. I'm about to definitely revisit this and say I definitely see the vision now. But
Ricochet's a
he
menace.
stabbed him. He stabbed him, and that pretty much was the end of it. When he stabbed him, he put him in the stretcher. He said he gave the mean, and then he slammed the stretcher. That was funny as hell.
He gave him a mean spirit gun too from the crowd. That shit looked like it hurt, and then loaded him right up into that ambulance.
And then
it was nice.
And then I don't know if you peeped, but the last shot, the scissors and the blood.
Yeah. I love that. The AEW cinematography is so great sometimes. It looks so
man.
Cool. Yeah. I love
but
that for them.
That was a good match, you know. Like I said, it wasn't too technical. It was more about just beating the fuck up out of each other. And I thought it was really good. I was not unimpressed at all.
Yeah, I was interested in this match because it was their first stretcher match. It was interesting enough. I think the pacing was kind of weird because they did keep going back to the ring, which I guess makes sense because I think a normal stretcher match is weird where it's like put him on a stretcher, wheel him to the top of the ramp is just stupid. So I like the idea of having to put them in the ambulance, like mixing an ambulance match with a stretcher match. So I feel like it made it feel more like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But also it was weird to have to keep going back and forth. But I guess they were doing stuff in between enough to make it not seem like they were just transitioning back to the ring every few minutes. And I guess it kind of makes sense. You're like, oh, I couldn't get him in the ambulance. Let me go beat him up some more. So let me just take him back to the ring. So, and also Ricochet was running away. Ricochet. So, it makes sense. He wants to get away from things that are going to hurt him, but he doesn't want to, get hurt. So,
so as my accountability partner, did I miss anything in this match? I feel like I kind of went through everything that was important.
No, but I will say I did. There was a point where I thought they were going to have Ricochet lose this. I thought that was going to be a huge mistake, but thankfully he did end up winning the match because I was saying that it wouldn't have made any sense for him to lose this. I guess like rivalry with Mark Briscoe when you're closer to a world title with Ricochet than you are with Mark Briscoe. Yeah. Mark Briscoe isn't even close to like a mid-card title, so I did enjoy this. I think Ricochet really put out a performance. I love that for him because I think he's doing great work this year.
I love you see the vision. All right, on to our next match. We're going to switch over to the women's side because boy, we had 2 bangers.
We did. Almost 2. I'd say an instant classic and a close to instant classic, which is crazy. I want you to guess which one's which. I want you to guess by transitioning us into the match. Which one's the instant classic?
Instant classic. I'm gonna have to say Mercedes Moné and Jamie Hayter.
Yes, sir. They put on a show last night.
That was
the
so
opener. Ah, you love when the women get a chance. They're like, "Hey, we're gonna make you the opener." They're like, "All right, cool. We're gonna put on like you can debate best match of the night." Like
you lost me there. You lost me there.
Why?
You lost me there.
You don't think that match was an instant classic? I love that match.
No. Hold on, bro. Here we are. I'm not. See, you're not wrong. I was with you all the way until you said you love it when they open. I hate when they open. I'd rather them be a main event or co-main event.
I like when they main event more, but when given the opportunity to open, I love that they took the opportunity to show that they should have main evented. That's more what I was saying. Okay. I want them to open. It's more like if you're gonna open, might as well show them that they should have main evented. It's more like that than it is. They shouldn't main event. No, because they could have main evented. They really could have.
I will say Jamie Hayter,
but the quality was a main event quality match.
Nah, Jamie Hayter, she was taking meteors out the ass last night. Say that, oh my God, Mercedes was spamming them bitches. It's like me when I first played WWE 2K. I don't know the buttons. I spend the one thing. You just gonna eat these knees, nigga.
She did. She ate them.
Oh my God. I really like that. I wasn't a fan of Jamie Hayter before, as I told you, but this is making me a fan now. She is so good.
She could put on matches.
Mercedes beating her ass last night. A couple drops. I'm like, ugh. I didn't like that one. Oh man, what was the one drop she had on the turnbuckle?
Oh yeah.
Oh my, bro. Oh my God.
Bro,
I'm like, there's no. Nah, they were definitely going hard. And I love that they took it outside the ring, and they were really beating each other the fuck up. Like they weren't just sticking strictly in the ring. Like I just love that.
Jamie's a hard hitter, and I mean, you want to look at talent. there was a spot where Jamie slipped on the stairs and almost fell, trying to do a lunging haterade, caught herself, and still did the move. And I'm not going to lie to you, that's crazy because I would have just fell. I would have crumbled. She was able to slip, fall, catch herself, and still do the move basically efficiently. Because it didn't look like, because you know, like when somebody botches it, like, oh, they didn't get all of it. She did not. She got all of it after slipping, which is crazy. I love Jamie Hayter.
And the match itself, it was real. The pacing was good. There wasn't a lot of botches or anything because like people like to put the stigma out that every time you watch a women's match, it's just filled with botches and whatnot. Like these women were doing really good. I was really impressed.
People that say that only watch WWE, which is crazy. But yeah, no.
Listen, I was really impressed. Like there was no moves that I'm like, all right, you could have, didn't have to do it. The backstabber into the bank statement is always a kiss of death every single time.
Dude, it was such a great match, what a great way to end the Owen tournament finals. And I'm not paying you. You're not getting your $50.
That's so crazy. That's
actually,
so.
I lied. You're gonna get it. I'm gonna send it to you in increments randomly throughout the year. You're gonna get random increments of money, and I'm gonna send it to you that way. That's how I'm gonna spend.
You're gonna send me $2.
I'm gonna send you $1.35 randomly on a Tuesday. And you're gonna be like, what the fuck? But yeah, no.
Oh my god.
And you know what? After watching the match and watching the finish, in hindsight, I was looking at the story between Toni and Jamie, but the bigger match is Mercedes Toni. That they are your 1 and 2 biggest star. And honestly, it's not 1 and 2 definitive. It's whichever one's on screen is 1. So, all in.
You gotta tell me. I knew who was gonna win.
You know what? I'm still disagreeing with you. She's still not losing that TBS title. So I guess we're getting 4 belts Monet at
why not?
She's not. I would be shocked if she wrestles leading into All In. I'll be dead ass with you. I'm still not on you with that. She will be
we have 8 weeks. We literally have about 8 weeks until All In. You're telling me she cannot lose the strap?
Yep. I don't think she's even gonna think about losing that strap. I will say she'll probably wrestle like 4 total matches going into All In, and none of them are going to be for the TBS title. Well, maybe one of them, because it'll be like not an eliminator match, but it'll be like.
And she's not going to lose the TBS title, but to go for the main title. You're fucking crazy.
I am.
All right,
I think they would have already started her losing belts more frequently than just losing the New Japan title. I should have also lost the British, because she defended the British strap recently and won it, or kept it. So I don't think they have any. I think they plan to put all those belts on Monet, which is crazy.
Oh, what the fuck does the belts in the other company have to do with anything? The TBS strap is the only thing we gotta talk about. Her keeping the other 2, I don't like. She could keep it forever. I'll be happy as hell. But the TBS, it'll make no sense for her to keep the TBS strap, and she's gonna go for the AEW women's main strap. It just makes no sense, bro.
She wants to be 4 belt Monet again, and that's why the other belts matter. Because how can she be 4 belt Monet with 2 belts? Hey man, I'm just saying maybe they'll do something where she loses it, but I don't see it. There's no pay-per-view in between. Super Card of Honor's coming up, and unless she goes for a title with Athena, which I don't think they're gonna do because they have not set that up. Are they? I mean, I guess on Twitter Athena's been talking a lot, but they have not indicated that at all. I thought she was gonna get involved in this match. I guess in hindsight, I guess it makes sense that she didn't. But yeah, I don't see her losing that. I think she'll be 4 belts Monet again.
See, you do this every time we record, bro. I'll be so with you, like way up here. Me and you be on the same. I'm like, this is gonna be a good one, and then you just say some bullshit, bro.
You want Mercedes Moné to take her first loss leading into a world title match? Is crazy. I still not.
Bro, we had we had. We're not gonna get into this conversation again, but I'm gonna just say this point, bro. We literally have 8 weeks. Like it's okay to lose. No, like I'm not understanding why everyone you have to win every single match, and then when you get to the pay-per-view, you have to lose. Like you can lose matches. It's okay.
Then why
LeBron loses games all the time. Kobe loses games all the time.
Yeah, those are sports. This is sports entertainment at the worst. But also this is pro wrestling, so it doesn't matter. She's not losing that belt. It doesn't you say it's okay to lose, then why hasn't she lost yet? Why does she lost?
Please clip this, please clip this, please.
I guess, but
I need to know. Maybe I'm crazy.
She's not losing the match. It doesn't make sense. Okay. She's undefeated for over a year, and you want her to randomly take it to lose the TBS title before winning the women's world title?
Bro, the story's right there. She loses, and then you be like, damn, she's gonna question herself. I got these 2 straps on. I lost the TBS strap. Like, what do I need to do myself? I need to start winning before my match at All In that's happening in 8 weeks. The story the story is there. And then we end with her winning.
Mercedes is the heel. That doesn't work. With the heel doesn't need Okay, let's go over to the Fed just real quick before we move on. What was the worst part about Gunther's World Heavyweight title reign? The self-doubt and questioning, because he's supposed to be a dominant heel. Mercedes is a dominant heel. I don't want her self-questioning. I don't want that. No, nobody wants that.
But the story was written terrible. If we're going to just the Fed part,
a self-doubting world champion.
No, that is fine.
Stupid. That's dumb.
No, it is fine if it was done with someone else. When you're doing it with Jey Uso, like, bro.
Jey Uso's dog shit. No story's gonna help him. That literally doesn't matter.
Hey, I'm not sitting here. I'm not saying to discredit. No, I'm just saying though, you're doing the story with Jey Uso. Like, it's kind of hard to do with that. Mercedes and Tony, you could do that.
RJ City couldn't make Jey Uso work. Like, I don't want to hear anything about Jey Uso. Like, no. You're not doing a story where Mercedes loses a title, or not loses a title, takes her first loss before that. I just don't see it.
Oh, she's going to take her first loss when she has it. So
yes, she's going to take both titles and hold it until they decide to move it on to Willow. Yeah. I don't know what you're leaning the back of your chair for. I don't. You act like there's never been a dominant world champion in professional wrestling before. Roman took 2,000 days. They'll do that.
Okay. That is fine. I'm not saying there's a problem with the dominant champ. What I am saying though, it makes no sense if the TBS strap is for the main, is literally just a mid card, right? Yep. Can we agree?
Yeah. It's just gonna hold
it. No. Hold on. We're just gonna agree on that. So the TBS strap is a mid card belt. Why am I gonna have my 1 or 2, in your words, 1 or 2, top women in the business right now in the dub? Why would I have her hold the mid card? Yep. Go for the main card straps and then not give like anyone else a chance to, have the strap. Because this is literally the same issue I had. Like, I don't care that she has it because she's been wrestling with it. Like, that's okay. She's been doing a hell of a good job. But what I am saying though, if they do this, I think it'll be dumb. There's no reason for her to hold the TBS strap and then go for the women's world strap and keep both. It'll just be dumb.
Why not?
Why not what?
Why not? Why not have her hold both? What's going on? What's going on in the women's mid card that requires a mid card title right now? Except maybe Willow Chris, which I'm tired of them fighting.
But bro, we can start building the story because okay.
The dominant champion that everybody has to try to beat. That is the story.
Okay, I'm gonna say this then. What if she vacates it then? Fuck the losing. She just vacates it.
Ew. I like.
All right, wrong. Okay,
no. If you want to do that, fine. I hate that. I hate when niggas relinquish time, because Joe did that with the TV title at ROH and then went to win the AEW World title. It's fine, but I hate when it's like, hey bro, you just broke the record for the longest title reign. I'm just gonna leave this here and go, because I think Mercedes.
Because he has no one else to be.
That's not why Joe did it, but like, you can't say nobody else to be. I think Queen Aminata could beat her right now if they really wanted to, but they don't want to book it.
No, I didn't say for Mercedes. I'm talking about for Joe. I'm gonna say for Mercedes.
Not why Joe relinquished that title. I wish that's why. They just need him to go get the AEW title because
I think we have, like I say this all the time, we have a plethora of women that could hold and carry the mid. That's let me phrase that. We have a plethora of women who are capable of holding the mid card, the TBS strap, and elevating to heights never seen before after Mercedes. I think we can have matches, weekly matches, like Mercedes was damn near doing for the TBS strap. We have tournaments all the time. I'm cool with the tournaments.
Too bad, Croc. CEO. Let's go on the next match.
Oh my God, next match, because you're just killing me, bro.
CEO.
Then we had. Do you want to talk about the 6-man real quick?
Dude, yeah, because why was this on the card? Also, why was it not publicized? And also,
why was it in between? Hold on, bro. We gotta talk about who's in. You can't just start.
No, because I don't want to talk about it too much. I don't really care.
Say. Go ahead.
I don't have much to say. It was Don Callis family versus Paragon. They didn't.
Okay, who's it from the Don Callis? You know they got 80 niggas.
I don't care.
Wow.
Why was this in the middle of two of the best matches on the card, and why was it so random? And why did they not announce it? And if they did announce it, when did they announce it? Because I saw the card multiple times. I'd never seen it. That was so, like, that, I wouldn't have been so tired this morning if I didn't have to sit through that 6-man tag. Great 6-man tag. 6 phenomenal wrestlers. I could have watched that on Dynamite, and it would have been phenomenal. Like,
or Collision.
Or Collision. It would have been a perfect Collision main event. I didn't need this on this pay-per-view, and nor did I need this.
I didn't either.
I love all 6 guys in the match, but I didn't need this on my pay-per-view. It was so random and out of nowhere. For me, I don't remember seeing it.
Quick note, I could care less for the Paragon. I think all of them are terrible. All of them. Only like Adam Cole. He's Adam Cole, baby. That's the only thing I like about him. After that, he's so trash. So trash.
I need Kyle O'Reilly in the international.
He's also trash too. I don't know. He's terrible.
See, you watch that 6-man, you're still gonna look me straight in the face and tell me that anybody in Paragon is bad. Are you dead ass?
Terrible. Terrible.
All right, move on.
With a straight face, terrible.
Go ahead.
And they had Nat Flanders, terrible. Still terrible.
Wrong.
I watched it with my eyes wide open, still terrible. I was sober.
You got this Discord call to be wrong all day. All right, come on. Anarchy in the arena. Let's go. Anarchy.
Oh, damn. We're not going to talk about the Don Callis family?
Is anarchy. Yeah, no, I don't care. Okay. Come on. This match shouldn't even been on the card.
My fault, chat. Yeah, you see, I'm trying to talk about everything as a good podcast host. And my co-hosts don't want to talk about it. So let's talk about the anarchy in the arena.
In the card, I wouldn't have cared. But the fact that it stopped all the momentum of the finality of this card, that's
I'm gonna tell you the reason why I was told why I was there. I was told because you had anarchy in the arena.
Yeah.
Then it's how good and great it was. You needed a match so everyone could go to the bathroom and get their final water breaks and food, drinks, and everything. And I'm like, I guess that kind of makes sense. But I mean, like, people still gonna go to the bathroom regardless. I love wrestling, but I'm not gonna hold my bladder for 6 hours so I don't miss a damn thing of wrestling. You're crazy.
Yeah, I guess. I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they told me. But I don't.
If you want to see a good 6-man tag match, go watch it. But like,
I guess
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I rewatch this, I'm skipping past it to get to the
every
main
time
event because like.
So.
What? Okay.
And then, so Anarchy in the Arena. You're crazy. We wanted to do this, and we still got other matches.
Is there
Anarchy? Yeah.
Oh,
we got this.
What else is there?
Oh,
the Tony Mina match. God damn, I completely forgot about it. I'm so ready to get to the main event. That's what my thing is. I want to get to the main event so bad. I have so much to talk about.
Okay. All right, so I'm sorry, because my co-host here wants to, speed past everything.
Hey, I could do a 40-minute podcast by myself on that finale, dead ass. Okay. Like, I don't want to hear it.
All right, so what I wanted to talk about was Tony Storm. Tony Storm. Damn, can you let me get? I want to let y'all know I've been practicing.
Yeah, no.
Like, damn.
I don't believe it.
Anywho,
I'm gonna say the Japanese names when I know how to say them.
But we had Tony versus Mina. I'm gonna say this about Mina. Y'all really I got the time to say y'all really pissed me off because why are we changing her intro?
What? We're back to the original.
No, I don't give a damn what she had back in New Japan. I'm just keeping it a bean. I don't give a damn. Yeah, we should have kept what she had. Tony, you did a great job. You gave us something new, and y'all niggas didn't give us 2 weeks with the John.
Yeah, sucks.
Y'all gave us one playthrough. Y'all didn't even hear. Y'all didn't even try to listen for the words. Y'all didn't even try to catch a rhythm to the beat. Y'all didn't do nothing.
Nope, don't care.
Y'all heard us. Oh, we gotta change this because this is not her original intro. Y'all really killed me with this. TK, like, I really need you to go back and get the other drum from like 2 weeks ago, bro. Because that drum could be a certified platinum bop.
Don't care, we already got one. Play that shit. Hit that dance beat up. Yeah.
Out your damn mind.
I just don't care.
Rabbit ass on.
I'll be honest, it was crazy that they changed it that fast, but I just don't care. Let's talk about this phenomenal ass match that I was gonna skip.
No, I just want to get it. I want to get it out because it's shit's ass. Now on to the match. It was a good match.
It was a standard like Mina.
Tony it was.
We've seen it before.
I was expecting nothing crazy.
Yeah, we didn't get anything that crazy. There was no. You had a surprise upset of Mina, and I don't know how you come back. I don't know how you thought Mercedes was gonna win the Owen to take on Mina at All In when Tony.
Let me keep it a mean with you. I didn't.
You just didn't want Tony to win.
Yeah, I don't care for Tony, but I felt like Mina wasn't gonna beat her right now anyway.
Oh, Mercedes.
Yeah, it's definitely. It definitely what's happening now.
There's not a singular brain cell in my already rotten brain that thinks Tony wins this, because and it's not even like for me, because I'm actually a Tony fan.
Wait, you got to elaborate. Tony wins what, bro?
At All In. There's no way that Tony wins at All In, because I love Tony. I really love the Timeless Day. I love all of it. Mercedes is right there. It's time to do that.
Absolutely. And I think
when it comes to putting over world champions on All In, you got to get Toni Storm. She did it last year. She'll do it again. I can't wait. It's gonna be a great match.
And it's nothing against Mina or Tony. Like, I'm not trying to show them the match or anything, but like it wasn't nothing that was like, oh my god, you know. This is like, if I'm not mistaken, like Mina's first pay-per-view match since like officially like fully coming over to the W, if I'm not mistaken. You know, she's still trying to get her feet wet. She's still trying to win some of the crowd over and whatnot.
Yeah, just a phenomenal match.
Yeah, it was. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and overhype it. That's just me.
When your floor is 4 stars, you just get a 4-star match. Like, oh no, I got a 4-star match. Like, it was a good match. It was a great match. I wouldn't put it
now. I'm gonna skip to the end now, because it was like there wasn't really, like I said, anything crazy. Like, please don't kill me, internet, because I know how y'all be. But like it was just a regular. It was a good match.
If you love women's wrestling, you'll watch the match and you'll love it. But if you're one of them, you're probably gonna skip it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Now I'm gonna say though, now we're gonna get to the end. They share a kiss, and I thought that was kind of like a hint.
Cause Mina does say, "What about Mariah?" She says that. I see it. She mouthed it. I don't think Mariah's going anywhere else. But the thing is, there isn't enough for me to say that definitively. Because if Mariah May came out on Raw tonight, I'd be like, makes sense. She said she wanted to leave, go do other stuff. But she keeps posting her stuff and AEW stuff, which she was there for a year. Makes sense. She has a lot of media for it. And she got really active during Double or Nothing. Or the weekend and stuff. I don't think she's going anywhere else. But if she does, I understand. But it is weird that she, because she was, half active, every once in a while posting before. And then the weekend of Double or Nothing, I expected her to be there dead ass because of how active she got.
I thought she was gonna be there too, but
it could be a Wednesday thing, or maybe it's a post all out thing or All In thing, because maybe they want to just plant the seeds for Mariah coming back after All In to confront Tony and Mina, since they're
But
really
I will
close
say,
friends. I don't know. It is weird though.
I only brought that up. I only want to talk about this match only for Mariah, because I was going to say the same thing too. She was real active. Usually I don't see her, but literally for a week and a half, I'm literally seeing her once a day. And then as you said, we got closer and closer. Every couple hours, I'm like, bro, what are you on? Bro, what are you trying to tell us that I'm not seeing? I'm really watching the media that she pulling from the photos, from the little snippets of videos. I'm trying to see what she's trying to tell us, but I'm not seeing it. But I don't think she's going to the Fed. Her style of wrestling is not like the Fed, and the matches that she does, in the dub, there's no way they're gonna let her do it in the Fed.
Oh, they'll let her do it, just not good. It'll be no blood, very little spots.
This
is gonna be.
It's not going.
CM Punk redid his MJF feud in WWE. It just wasn't as good. In my
opinion. Don't remind me, but I definitely think though she is going to stay with us. I don't think she's leaving. I'll be shocked. I'll be sad, but if she leaves though for other things, I understand.
You know, before we get into Anarchy, because we'll glaze.
You keep skipping a goddamn match.
Let me fucking finish, Meech. God, before we get into Anarchy, we needed Mariah May to save Nigel McGuinness during that tag match that he had, because honestly. I feel like Mariah would have saved Nigel's life if she would have came out.
You're going to hate me when I say this. I did not know Nigel had that.
What?
Mariah.
Are they
That's what I thought.
I just thought he found her very attractive and he acted like any other normal man. I don't know, maybe. I think it's funny because what was it, before All In last year when she kissed him on the forehead and then he showed up at All In to wrestle? I just like that joke because it's funny.
No, that's what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
I thought we keeping the kayfabe, because he's always talking about it. So I thought he was that was his main boo on screen and whatnot.
I think it was just common, because they're both British, so he was always putting her over. I think that just led to him I'm just gonna say, I hate using this word because it's been used to.
Yeah.
I think it just became him simping. I think that was the whole joke.
Okay.
And that's why I love that running joke. I don't think they're actually like in kayfabe or otherwise. I don't think they're actually in any type of relationship. But I think if Mariah May came out during that tag match, I think Nigel McGuinness and Daniel Garcia would have won that match. But
oh my god!
but I mean, FTR definitely deserved that win. I think they needed it.
Absolutely.
After that heel turn, they shouldn't be losing anything, let alone to Daniel Garcia and Nigel McGuinness. But that,
don't say that, because I like DG. I'm starting to like DG. I really hate the dance, bro. I just can't stand it.
DG's a singles guy, though. That's why it's like, because they did that, WWE did that, where like a singles guy started beefing with tag teams, where it's like, well, yeah, but they're not going to win. They're not a tag team thing. It doesn't make sense, but I love dickhead FTR. Going around messing with people, kept messing with Tony Schiavone, like petting him on the head and shit.
Hold on.
I love
Ash is the one with hair, right?
Yeah, and Dax is the axe bald.
Okay. Cash, bro, you're a hooper.
Yes.
And I'm gonna say this with the utmost. I can't find the word, bro.
You don't want him to
utmost care. But I want to say this though, bro. You're back. I know your shit is shattered because there's no way you pulled a backstabber on the outside of the ring on concrete, bro. You listen. You know your match is only like this thick. Yeah. We all see it, and you decide to do that. And I know you put all full force in that shit. And I was sitting there at home like, oh my god, bro. My back would have been shattered. The C4, 5, 6, all my C4s. Gone. Yeah. All of them gone.
Like, this is the FTR been waiting for. I love when when you let FTR hoop, they hoop, brother. That's why I'm so excited.
Listen, when they're with Cope, I hated it. When Dax turned on Cope, I was all with it because they did what they need to do, and I love where they're at now. Like, I'm so happy. Like, we got like a team that's just straight badass. They don't give a fuck. And then the manager of the hour, Stoke.
Bro,
he is hilarious.
The double submission spot, and then Stokely trying to get in the ring, and Daddy Magic holding him by the leg, and they're all reaching for each other. Bro. You know what? Give it spot of the year, because Stokely's little arms trying to reach was
good.
I was also dying. I love that.
Thank God you brought him up, because you also rang a fucking light bulb in my head. Daddy Magic gotta go.
No, dude, he's so shirtless in the leather jacket.
No, that's also wild.
That's abysmal. How do you do that? You don't wake up one day and just go, let me have no shirt, leather jacket. Like, how dare you? Yeah.
But he got to go, though. Him and DG, they got to break up. They're done. Like, I'm tired. Like, listen, this is how you rebrand DG. You stop that bullshit that you're about to do right there. That's done. Get him away from Daddy Magic. And you make him more serious. Like, bros, like, as serious as you can, which can't take 60, you got fucking people like Daddy Magic behind him. It's the same thing with Anthony Bowens, the five star tool player. It's a great thing, but you got Billy Gunn, and you're still doing shit for the Acclaimed. Why are we still scissoring? We're done. If you want, we're done.
I mean, maybe they're trying to hint at Bowens. Oh my god, what is his name? What is the other one? Who's the
Max Caster?
Max Caster. I kept thinking.
They forget that best wrestler alive. Let's go, Max.
Because I was thinking Bowens, and then I was like Bowens and his tag partner Anthony. I'm like, no, he's Anthony Bowens. Who the was the other guy? Max Caster. I mean, maybe they're trying to hint to that for all it. I don't know.
No, but that gotta be done though. You can't rebrand and you're still doing stuff from your last character.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That's dumb.
I think he needs to drop that entirely. And
it's the same thing, but hold on, we're gonna get too far because I just had to use it.
But
it was the best way to compare them though because they have the same issue.
I don't like that at all.
DG, like after this, like he really needs to start worrying about the single side because you had the TNT strap. Unfortunately, you did nothing with it. Not your fault at all. But now
he did okay with it for what the TNT title is. He defended
like is either.
I don't think he's like a great TNT champ, but he wasn't too bad. I enjoyed it.
No, but that's the issue though. Like I want him to get the TNT strap back again and give us another proper run so he could, be upgraded or promoted to the main card strap. Like that. That's just me because I feel like if we have that
time. Daniel's so young. He's got just so much time that it's almost like you kind of want him to build on his in-ring and his character work before more than like establishing runs with any title. And I think that's what they're kind of doing. I think that's what he's like thriving at. He is really like the mid-card babyface for them right now. So I feel like he's got some time to it. I'm not gonna lie, I thought they were gonna turn him heel this match. I thought he was gonna side with FTR.
Where that from though? Like everyone was saying that. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it like actually happening, but like the thought crossed my mind, and I was like, I don't think it's a good time to do that, let alone for Double or Nothing. Like I feel like you should just keep Danny babyface. But I mean, stranger things have happened, like literal stranger things. So
hey, Private Party come back and they all could be a heel faction. I'm cool.
Oh God, that's too many tag teams. I think, or what? The Private Party? Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I think we just stick to what we got.
Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna finally get to the match that you want to talk. One of the matches you want to talk to about all day long. Anarchy in the Arena. Also, I like to say commentator. Announcer. What's his name? Josh. Is his name Josh? I don't know if you picked up, but the announcer said he cusses at oh shit. Justin, that's his name.
The Dapper Yapper.
Yes. His suits was always A1, but I just like that they put that the feeling of the match changed when he said oh shit. Like I know it's just a little thing, but I thought that was kind of cool. First and foremost, everyone came out. You got the Ops, Samoa Joe, my guy speaking spell talk.
Samoa Joe actually not being there to the start, and everybody wondering where Samoa Joe was. The Ops came out, it was just Powerhouse and Shibata. Swerve was kind of like, hey, bro, where's Joe?
Yeah, bro, I'm trying to tell who's all in the match. Like,
he just said bro. Joe came out. He didn't come out, though. He was hidden. He didn't show up. If you're going to tell it right. Because you skipped the fact that Swerve Strickland came out dressed as the goddamn Predator. And that shit was
I didn't skip the fact you didn't let me get there.
You went straight to the Ops. The Ops came out last.
Because of how they're showing on my screen.
Don't do it that way then. Do it the right way. Do it the way they came out.
Okay, let's start all over.
We hit a Who's house and a fucking Predator showed up. That shit was gas.
I was going to say the best for last, but okay.
It's not the best for last.
So everyone, I'd like y'all to let's start all over. We had Swerve Strickland come out in a Predator mask, which I think was tough. And also, if y'all were paying attention, the Tron, it was like heat seeking on thermal. That's what the word thermal. I don't know if anyone picked up on that, but I thought that was pretty cool. And then we had Kenny Omega come out as Captain America. I think that was tough. That was tough.
I don't know. Maybe he just really likes Captain America. Maybe as a non-Captain America fan. Okay. But he loves them. Whenever it's Anarchy in the Arena, or I think it was Blood and Guts, he also did that. I'm just like, hey, bro, go with it. Go do Kenny Omega things. But Captain America is such a weird pick for a Canadian.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird.
Then we had Willow come out in overalls. Crazy.
I love Willow Nightingale.
I love her.
I love her so much. She's amazing.
And then we have now. Sorry, Chad. Let me finally hear. We had the Ops come out. Let me be politically correct. We had Powerhouse Hobbs and my guy Speak and Spell Shibata.
Man, you really like that joke. That shit was almost 2 years ago.
I'm gonna keep it going. I really love it. And then everyone came out but Joe. No one knew where Joe was because my co-host ruined it. Y'all already know. Joe was in the crowd and he started beating on Claudio. Yeah. Can I get into the match now? Can I get to the other side now?
We were just on the match.
Okay.
Because you skipped on the other side. The Death Riders showed up and split up. That shit was gas.
Can I get to there?
So you want to keep playing games? I'm gonna keep taking the
and then on the other side of the match, we had. I'm gonna say these two for last. We had Death Riders come out, and we had them come out in Ford pickup truck. Then everyone split and came on different sides of the arena.
Yep.
And that was kind of weird. That was gas. And they didn't make their way to the ring because then we had the Founding Fathers come out. And what kind of nonsense did they have my guy read? Like he was reading like the Declaration of Independence, how he made it sound.
You gotta respect the Founding Fathers. Their titles are respectable. And you should be dude, that shit was crazy. They had that old. I remember because people were like, "Oh, what song's gonna play during Anarchy in the Arena? It's got to be Willow Nightingale's music, right?" And they're like, "Nah, we're gonna get that copyright free old school Civil War era music popping. And I was like, there's no way I'm gonna have to listen to this for the first like 20 minutes of the match, right? Thankfully it didn't.
Hold on.
Thankfully
before we get to that, because this is my first Anarchy in Arena match.
That's crazy. It's the best one too.
So this is the first one I ever seen, and I know what to expect. So let me tell you from my perspective what I seen. So I see everyone, they're beefing. I thought it was cool that they had the 4 screens where everyone was at different spots of the arena fighting. I love that. That shit was cool. That's a proper street fight. You know, that's proper.
That's anarchy. That's what I love.
And then we had them playing a song. What was the first song?
Oh, dude. God damn it. It was one of those old school songs.
Yes, it was an old school song, and I cannot think of it for the life of me.
I literally saw it on Twitter this morning. I can't remember what the song was. It was an old 80s like pop song. That's all I remember.
It's terrible.
It doesn't
it's so
matter.
Terrible.
Regardless, they wrestled to that for
yes.
like a few minutes. It wasn't even that long.
But it was only there, and then Kenny Omega said, you know, hey, this doesn't fit the theme of the match. Boom, boom, blop. The next, you know, we're playing, let the bodies hit the floor. I'm like, okay, this is tough. One, nothing. I was like, all right, this is hot. And then you played it 4 different times. Like, bro, all right, you gotta stop. You gotta stop.
I won't lie to you. It did. It had, I think, 2 to 3 plays past its
yeah.
Because at first it's like, okay, they kept it going. Then they restarted it. Cool. They kept it going a 3rd time. Cool. 4th.
Yeah, like
and then they did like 3 more times. Like, okay, we don't have to keep restarting the song.
Yeah, like
now we can do the crowd reactions and noises and stuff for this.
Like, it was cool. Like, it was definitely cool, and I liked it and everything. But 2 times max, and then let's bring it back to normal. Like, we didn't have to do it all the times. I feel like as long as you played it, it felt like it was like the song at least made like 60 plays from AEW playing it all night long.
Yeah, if I had to guess, it's like we bought it, so we should just use it type thing. And they like, how many times do we have to play it to get our money's worth? They're like, oh, it's about 7. And I think 7 is just way too many replays for it.
No, that shit was ridiculous.
It was fun though. I loved it. It did overstay its welcome a little bit.
After the music was done,
I'll still rewatch it.
The match is fine. Man, I got everything. I got everything I wanted. This little Attitude Era boy that's inside me still got everything I wanted. I seen blood. I seen shit get destroyed. We had a fucking forklift, bro. A fucking forklift.
Yeah.
Like, why? I don't know why, but it just felt right. I don't know why. It felt right.
Bro, Willow Nightingale and Marino were out in the parking lot beefing, like, busted a bottle
she broke she busted a bottle over fucking Marina's head.
God,
hold on. We got to put Marina, she earned some love from me because she's doing her thing. She definitely held her own. However, I say that just to also, please stop the spitting. I hate the spitting so much, bro.
So we are at that spot. Cool. First of all, yeah, I agree with you. The spitting shit was crazy. But she told him, hit it, do it. She said, do it, pussy. Do it.
That's fine. You don't got spit on me and you're bleeding, bro.
Yeah, that was gross.
You're so disgusting.
And then he got it, and then Kenny hit a Snapdragon on her.
I give her that for eating.
I love that the women got involved in the men's reaction. I was, and the thing is, if they only
taking a cutter too.
Yeah, if they only interacted with each other, fine, I get it. I love that Willow put her hands on them. They put their hands on Willow. Amina Shafir put her hands on them. They put their hands on Mina. I love it. It was so good. That random cutter from Mox, I almost spit at him. I'm not gonna lie to you. He put his hands on my favorite ever, and I almost spit at the screen. Because how dare you? But I love that. You had the spot.
What you doing?
Yeah, you had the spot of Willow spearing everybody. You had Willow get hit with the super kick party. I loved everything. This match was amazing. I think the only way you could have made it better is if Willow pinned one of the dudes. I understand why they did. Swerve is, the bigger star. But that would have been kind of funny to watch Willow pin like Matt or Nick Jackson. But I completely understand why they did. Swerve getting pinned was visually
good. Now, we got to talk about one. Claudio doing his grabbing the opponent, spinning. I forget what he calls it, but he spins around and whatnot. Throwing Swerve into the speaker is crazy.
I think that was a fun way to turn the music off too, by the way. I think that was a great way. It was just, like I said, 2 to 3 too many plays, but that was such a, where it's like, oh, he just threw him into the speaker, no more music. It's like, oh, okay, that's funny. Because, like, last year they did the thing where he's like, turn that off, it's costing us money. It's like, okay, that's funny. This year's was way better because it's just like, oh, he broke one speaker, now all the speakers don't work. It's like, I get there's like rooftop speakers. I don't think that one was connected to all of them, but sure.
I don't think so, but hey, we'll take it.
I love it.
Powerhouse, he got into the match too. He speared Claudio through the makeshift cases out of there. They were supposed to look like metal, but they were wood and breakaway.
Yeah.
And if you want to be a nitpicker and be like, why using fake briefcases? But
well, I mean, they're usually made out of wood. Like they're covered in like a leather, but I mean, yeah, no, I love the treatment of Claudio in this match, that he was the biggest threat, and they had like Joe and Hobbs like, hey, yo, you gotta take that dude out, because in reality he is that threat for real. So I love that they were just like, yeah, just throw him into everything, break him in half, he has to go.
Yuta wasn't really in the match, shockingly.
Yeah,
he didn't do much.
He needed more, I feel like.
Yeah. Everyone had a spot that I'm like, damn. You had Nick and Matt with the Founding Fathers and them fighting at the top of the ramp. I think it was Matt who did like the little swanton onto the table and busts his head on the stage when he landed. Yeah. Crazy shit. God, I love this like literally everyone on this in the match, I could pinpoint a spot that I liked, except for Yuta.
Yeah, Yuta, he just, maybe they were trying to not necessarily save him, but maybe because they always use Yuta as a sacrifice. Like, it's always like, oh, the Death Riders got away. Yuta's left in the ring. Maybe he kind of like, they want him to like back up and not take a crazy spot because he's always doing something. So, and also kind of like Yuta's isn't like, he's still kind of like the lackey guy. He hasn't really started his rebellion too much yet. So maybe they kind of just didn't want him taking main stage for this. But dude, I love this, bro. And then you kind of get the combined offense of Kenny Omega and Swerve Strickland, where Kenny Omega's always been the big guy for AEW. Now Swerve is also involved in that, and them kind of being on equal footing to take out the Bucks. Then that V-trigger house call spot was so good looking. That whole thing. And then Swerve's like, you take that one and take him up there. I'm going to take care of this one. And you know, Swerve Strickland recently got some new shoes. And if you know AEW, whenever there's new shoes and some type of hardcore match, you're going to get a shoe spot. You got the new Swerve shoes with some tacks on them. And I'm not going to lie to you, I don't know if I'm taking this spot that he does. Nope. I don't know if I want to take some crazy spots. I don't know if I'm taking tack shoes Swerve stomp. Because God damn, is that is a full man's body weight coming onto you. And even though it's like the idea is that it's like it kind of like in the face a little bit or whatever, it's mostly the shoulders. He stomps on the shoulders. That's a full man's weight pushing tacks into your shoulders. It looked phenomenal.
Painful.
And while Swerve was doing that, Kenny Omega was hitting Nick or Matt, whichever one, it doesn't matter, the twins. Yeah. With a one-winged angel through an exploding table. Yeah. And that's basically how they ended the match. Oh, wait. We skipped the important part. The Ops and Willow locked the Death Riders in the ambulance that was still there.
We missed another point.
I'm pissed. I forgot about that one. I wanted to get
we missed another spot. Because I was talking about on Twitter. Let's rewind real quick before we go to the main event, ladies and gentlemen. We had our long hair fellows. He pull up. Hook. He pulled up. He helped.
Oh yeah.
And
dude.
And he left. That was weird. Like, am I the only one that's weird? Like, bro helped it. Like he just left. Like. What are you mad for, bro?
And he helped him, so like he did help him. But Joe was like, "Hey, buddy, you're back." And then he seen Matt. I'm like,
But tell me what is he mad for? I'm not understanding. Like, bro, you got hurt.
I mean,
instead of them giving up the straps, they found Powerhouse.
I guess
I'm not understanding.
I guess because he didn't.
Don't you dare stick up for him.
No, I'm not. But I guess that's the thing, that they didn't protect him well enough. But I don't like that because I liked the Ops and them being together. I don't think it's time to start this already where they're kind of...
Protect him from what?
From Claudio. Claudio took him out. Claudio gave him a horse.
Fighting! Like, we gotta take a casualty.
I don't know. I'm mad though. Because I love that Hook came out. I was so excited. And Hook's just like... And then left. I'm like, no, dude.
He better take his temperamental ass at home, go drink some milk and come back.
Go to your room, give her the tantrum. Go to your room, give her the tantrum.
Because like you were hurt.
We're not coming back to the ops where Samoa Joe has to fight Hook. I love their dynamic together. I'm not doing this already. He was injured. Stop that. I was pissed.
Yeah, like stop.
He's gonna have to get along with Powerhouse. But yeah, no. Them locking them in the ambulance is so funny. Because first of all, how did they all get in there? Nobody recovered to push those doors open. And then it was
crazy.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Powerhouse Hobbs up against the thing. Nobody was opening that door. None of them were. Samoa Joe and him hold those doors. Nobody's opening them doors. They were in there for life. That was such a great spot.
He's in there for life. Fucking cry.
Until Joe and Hobbs got bored, they're in there for life. They're not getting out. There was no getting out.
And now, finally, we got to the main event. We had. Do not take too long. I'm telling you.
I know, dude. We're already hitting an hour. This is gonna be so long. I'm gonna do the intros and not the intros for this match. I'm gonna do it. We had the male Owen tournament finale between Will Ospreay, the aerial assassin Will Ospreay, and cowboy shit, fucking Hangman Adam Page. This was everything. This was worth staying up till 12:30 in the morning for. The match was incredible. This was a 6-star match in my opinion. I loved I hit my mic. I'm so excited. Everything about this match was perfect. This was the perfect blend of these two both want to be at the top. This is the story. There is no long-lived rivalry between the two. This is, I want to be on top. I'm better than you. I'm going to win this match. And I told you this was Hangman's Owen to win, and I'll tell you when I saw it. That promo they cut on Dynamite. He said, Will was very passionate about it. He said, this is my time. I need this. I want to bring this. They trust me. The people in the back trust me. This is my time to do it. And Hangman said, I was you at one point. And it immediately took me back to when Hangman won the title for the first time. 'Cause I didn't see it live, right? I went back to rewatch it. So I got a lot of the context and history, which was great. And once he said that, I'm like, yeah, he's right. Because technically when Hangman was in that spot where he was the happy baby face, he was drinking beers with the crowd. He was doing everything and anything in the matches to get the fans' approval, especially when he didn't need it because he was still that depressed millennial cowboy. He did win the world title eventually, but he didn't win it the first time. He lost to Chris Jericho to crown the first ever champion. He lost to Kenny Omega multiple times. He lost almost every opportunity. And it wasn't until he beat Kenny that he finally got crowned. And looking back on it, it's not going to be for Will Ospreay right now. He's always going to get that close until it's fully his time. But Jesus Christ, did they do a good job at making you feel like it was anybody's Owen. But that moment when he said, I was you at one point, I knew it was Hangman's Owen to win. And that, it was so good. And that promo of the difference between needing something and wanting something is my favorite debate ever because it is, both sides are technically correct. You could need something, and that's way more important than somebody who wants something. But you could always make the argument, wanting it is so much different than needing it. So when they cut that, I'm just like, yeah, this is, and the spots, it was a heavy hitter. It was Will Ospreay trying his best to outfly and be faster, but Hangman just years of fighting.
Yeah.
Going, I'm going to knock you down every time. I know how to fight you, Will. It's just, he beat him down continuously. Oh my God, I love this match. And the, I guess it was close to the end, the spot of Will Ospreay going to hit a V-trigger and his connection, Will Ospreay's beef with Kenny Omega, and he hits that V-trigger. And then Hangman hitting a big pressure because of his connection, his rivalry with Swerve.
Yeah.
All to set up for the end. I genuinely yelled. I jumped out of my chair when I seen that. Perfect. If you were going to tell a story of just, I want to be better than you because it's my time, you could not have done it better than this. And I fucking loved it. It was, if there was anything you watch in Double or Nothing, it is this match. Not because it's just the match quality, but because AEW is a storytelling company, and I won't be told otherwise. Because this was, if I needed to show a match to get somebody into wrestling, I would show them this, and they don't even have the context for it. They don't need it. It was perfect. I love this match. It was everything.
When you get passionate like this, I can listen to you talk all day long. Like when you passionate about a match, I can listen. When you talk the other bullshit,
all right. right.
That's where we have different.
Right.
But I'm not gonna shit on your moment because you definitely explained it very well. Like I honestly agree with you. Even though I wanted Bruv to win, I definitely knew I still don't choose a Bruv, but I knew Dynamite. And then after Dynamite, I don't know if you seen, but the promo that they put on Twitter, it showed after Dynamite. When I was sitting there watching, like really listening, I was like, ugh,
yeah,
Bruv ain't winning this one, yeah.
Because the thing is, him being at that level of like I am going to win, it doesn't hurt him because he has that energy all the time. So Will losing, it's not like, oh, Will's gonna have to get to the back of the line. It's like, nope, I'm just gonna have to wait for the next opportunity, and that next opportunity could literally be at any point. And it works.
But I definitely think though, now that we got the main event out the way, I would like to say, no way in fucking hell Hangman lose that All In though. Like whoever won tonight, even for the men and the women, whoever wins tonight, they're definitely not fucking lose that All In. Like there's no way.
Especially for the men's side, the Death Rider stuff. Like you have to end it now, and it also like I'm sorry, Darby, thanks for going up that mountain. Because that gave us what we needed, and that was this card. And Darby can definitely get an opportunity post, 2026. Like, you can start building him up for that. Biggest mistake in AEW's a lifetime if they continue to push Darby Allin for this, which I don't think they are. I don't think they're even thinking about him right now. I don't think it is.
But I overall for my first Double or Nothing.
That just doesn't seem
this shit was a banger. It was a banger. Mama RJ. It was definitely a banger though. I definitely am intrigued with that's about to pop up on Dynamite on Wednesday. But I'm gonna say that for another time though.
Yes.
Now
because this is all
I'm gonna say it for another time. But as y'all know, everyone, I want to say thank y'all for always watching us, for always chatting with us. Always liking, subscribing, everything. Also, I want to say thank you for the 1,500 on X/Twitter. Thank you for following us, listening to us, bullshitting with us, because we're all about jokes and fun with a little bit of seriousness in there. But I want to say thank you. RG, take us out.
Man, I just want to thank you all for like I said, joining us for this very long discussion on AEW's Double or Nothing. Such a phenomenal show. Like I said, if you're going to watch anything, the Owen finals for both sides were perfect. So basically, if you only watch a little bit of this card, watch the first and last match. Those are the perfect matches. Anarchy in the Arena, I think, was probably the best I think I've ever seen it. Overall, just everybody did a phenomenal job. You love to see it. Chris Jericho didn't ruin this card somewhere. We love that for us. So, I mean, dude, we had... what was it, 10 matches? 10 great matches.
Yeah.
And AEW continues to show that they're just better at making pay-per-views than the other place. Guys, I really appreciate you all for sitting here and us yap. Hangman's definitely winning it all in. A quick thing, out of 5 stars, what do you rate the pay-per-view overall? I'm giving it 5, just because of the ending by itself gave me a 5 out of 5. But the whole card being good gives you a 5.
The whole card itself, I'm going to say 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5?
4.5 out of 5 stars.
That's even better, guys. I really appreciate it. Tell us in the comments how you're feeling about everything. The Owen, the main event, the beginning matches, the Anarchy in the Arena. Tell us how you're feeling, guys. We appreciate you. Stay silky, and we'll see ya.
Yep.
When we freaking see ya.
Asa.